Welcome back, MPWF fans, and we have ourselves a special tag team matchup coming up next here at the Welcome to YouTube show. And there, right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the former Cruiserweight champion, El Mosco Luchaderes, or as he likes to be known as now, just El Mosco. I mean, El Mosco had a great match with White Boy Fresh, but fell victim to that FU and the 4-1-1, and was unfortunately unable to retain his Cruiserweight title. And I mean, he has made it his personal mission to win that Cruiserweight championship back. I mean, if he wants to prove himself tonight, he's got to win this tag team matchup. And you know for sure that Vermongo is going to be on his side. I mean, El Mosco has already been seen sweet talking to Vermongo. And I mean, El Mosco, apparently, this is some insider information. Now, I don't know if this is perfectly true, but El Mosco has shown interest in joining the cabinet. Now, I'm not sure if Vermongo would love that, but El Mosco said that he would love to be a part of a visionary in Vermongo. Personally, it sounds like kissing ass to me. I mean, speaking of kissing ass, this guy has a beautiful ass to kiss, Michelle McCool's. Brian Adams' resident girlfriend, Michelle McCool. I mean, both these guys unfortunately saw themselves on the losing end of their rivalry with Sean Sugar Shane Stevens and Chandrella Johnson, but don't count these two out. Brian Adams has shown that he is a breakout star. He's formerly a part of the group Michelle's Boys, numbers 1, 2, and 3, triplets from Palatka, Florida. Pretty much it seemed like they had no personality whatsoever. Brian Adams, though, has soared through that pack and is looking to win his first singles championship here in the MPWF, looking to help his girlfriend Michelle McCool win all the championships of female wrestling. I mean, Brian Adams is one hell of a competitor, and he can beat you with so many different ways. I mean, he has an amazing pay dirt maneuver he uses. That sleeper hold we saw him choke Sean Sugar Shane Stevens out with on SmackDown. I mean, Brian Adams is ready to go here in the MPWF. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, this man here, known as the Future, said by many fans, many professional experts of wrestling, that Tony SPARXX has exactly what it takes to be the Future, and he proves that this year in the MPWF, showing that he is not the Marty Jannetty of superstardom, that he is ready to go, and he is pretty much on par on the same level as Craig David, when before many people thought that Tony SPARXX was heading to Jobberville, but that's not the case. Tony SPARXX is definitely one of the dark horses to win the upcoming Royal Rumble here in the MPWF. And Tony SPARXX is ready to go here, ladies and gentlemen, and ready to impress this Detroit, Michigan crowd, I assure you. And this man here, White Boy Fresh. White Boy Fresh has been proving critics wrong year after year after year of his entire life. White Boy Fresh was labeled the proverbial wigger, and White Boy Fresh has slowly shaken off that stereotype, shaking off that label of being a wigger, of being the proverbial white gangster. White Boy Fresh has always been phenomenal in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, but because of the way he dressed, because of his style, people, you know, they didn't take him seriously. But this past 2 years, where he was a part of Malicious Intent, and now that he is the Cruiserweight champion, people are starting to take White Boy Fresh seriously, and White Boy Fresh is looking to impress not only this Detroit, Michigan crowd, but the MPWF Fanbase. And here with the collar elbow tie-up, Tony SPARXX and El Mosco off at each other, and what an atomic drop there by Tony SPARXX. You know, Tony SPARXX, Irish whip, sending El Mosco into the rope. Then a second atomic drop there, and Tony SPARXX now lashing out at El Mosco. And I mean, Tony SPARXX is also eligible for the Cruiserweight Championship as well. So I mean, you got to think that that's another championship that Tony SPARXX would love to get his hands on, the Cruiserweight title. But El Mosco, oh, what a drop kick to the face there. Look at the speed of El Mosco. And El Mosco picking up Tony SPARXX now. And now Irish whip, sending him into the turnbuckle. And what's interesting about the 4 men in this matchup, every man in this matchup has had a tag team championship at some point here in the MPWF. I mean, Brian Adams, he was tag team champion, part of Michelle's Boys, but they used the Freebird rule where any of them could defend the titles. El Mosco was a tag team with Lil Sticky as a part of the Red Hook section. I mean, White Boy Fresh, as we mentioned before, he was a part of the Mass Murder's Malicious Intent with Sean Sugar Shane Stevens, and Tony SPARXX, part of the infamous team Superstardom with Craig David. And all 4 of these men former tag team superstars in the MPWF, looking to now become single stars here, looking to show their skills in the single ranks. So what a clothesline there by Tony SPARXX, dropping Brian Barbados. Brian Barbados, well, what am I talking about? Sorry, Brian Barbados has gone back to the developmental fed, the WWF of the MPWF, and he is there where he's refining his skills and looks to one day be a part of the MPWF. But Brian Adams is the man in the ring right now, and he sets Tony SPARXX in the turnbuckle in his corner, where the former Cruiserweight champion and Brian Adams in control, but El Mosco, they're not sure what the hell he was doing, but absolutely missed that. And now, Brian Adams throws Tony SPARXX off the top turnbuckle, and El Mosco now getting up. Like I said before, I have no idea what the hell El Mosco was thinking. Springboard dropkick this time, connects with Tony SPARXX, but might have landed on his face again. Tony SPARXX, though, back up. Tony SPARXX watching Brian Adams, doesn't want that to happen to him again. And now White Boy Fresh there, obviously taunting El Mosco, and El Mosco wants to put part of White Boy Fresh. And now Tony SPARXX there, now being caught by the waistlock, and now, oh wait, what a reversal there by SPARXX, twisting away at the wrist, and El Mosco finds himself in trouble here, and now, here comes White Boy Fresh, and this Detroit crowd happy to see the Cruiserweight champion. And now, what a fisherman suplex there by White Boy Fresh, taking down El Mosco. And now what's this here? What a Russian leg sweep there, modified version by White Boy Fresh, and White Boy Fresh going for the cover, and it's a rope break. White Boy Fresh surveying El Mosco. Now Irish whip, sending him into the corner, and now setting El Mosco on the top turnbuckle. And now Brian Adams watching. White Boy Fresh slipping before he could get to El Mosco, but now punching away at him, and now setting up for a superplex, a very popular move this evening. And what a move there by Fresh. Now Fresh going for the cover in the center of the ring, and that could be it. One, and Brian Adams breaks up the count. So Brian Adams wants a victory, seeing as that Michelle McCool was unable to defeat Chandrella Johnson earlier this evening. He wants to impress his lady. And now Mosco, though, reversing White Boy Fresh. And now, what a chin breaker there. And now Mosco back to the top rope, and looking to descend, and an elbow drop right in the gut of White Boy Fresh. Now going for the cover, here we go. One, Tony SPARXX breaks up the count this time. And what you're seeing here, ladies and gentlemen, are the young guys of the MPWF. The future of the MPWF in this ring. Right here, you got a true pioneer of the Cruiserweight division in El Mosco. White Boy Fresh for sure. I can see him as definitely being, now the undisputed United States and Internet champion. Tony SPARXX, that man's going to be a world champion someday. Same with Brian Adams. Brian Adams is phenomenal. And it is great to see there's so much contrast here in the MPWF. You get to see great tag team wrestling. You get to see veterans go at it. You get to see the young guys, and I want to move there by Tony SPARXX. So much mixing here in the MPWF is great. And now White Boy Fresh with Cruiserweight action, dive into the outside of the ring with a springboard crossbody, taking down El Mosco. And that's why White Boy Fresh right there is a Cruiserweight champion. And ladies and gentlemen, there is no better Cruiserweight action than that of the MPWF. And El Mosco now slamming face first into the barricade, and now White Boy Fresh throwing him back inside of the ring, now heading to the top rope. And now, what a kick there by El Mosco, showing his athleticism, and now an elbow drop by El Mosco, taking down White Boy Fresh. Now going for the cover does El Mosco. Here we go, 1, 2, Tony SPARXX breaks up the count again. SPARXX does not want to lose this matchup here on the Welcome to YouTube show. What a hip toss there by White Boy Fresh. Tony SPARXX, who was a part of the Welcome to YouTube show Battle Royal last year, was eliminated first, if I do remember. It might have been him or Craig David, I'm not sure. White Boy Fresh, I don't even think was a part of the Welcome to YouTube show. El Mosco complained about that on the MPWF Nitro, the episode after that. Him and his partner, a little sticky. And Brian Adams, he came up short against Collaboration Zero, sorry, my bad. The Rated R connection of Sean Sugar Shane Stevens and Lethal Mathematics. Right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is some history lessons, and during this broadcast you will get quite a few history lessons as we recap the year of the MPWF here at the Welcome to YouTube show. And what a move there by White Boy Fresh. And now what's White Boy Fresh setting up for? This time Irish whip, setting El Mosco into the turnbuckle. And now watching his opponent, and now setting him up in the Tree of Woe. But ladies and gentlemen, whilst El Mosco is hanging in the Tree of Woe, we're going to be going to a break, and when we return you will see more of MPWF, the Welcome to YouTube show.